Hey guys, it's cbgray coming to you guys live in their Destiny video. How are you guys doing today? So I know I haven't talked to you guys in a little bit, and I know I've been busy, and I'm sorry about that. There was things I could be talking about with Destiny, but honestly guys, I was just sitting back and waiting to see what Bungie was going to do. I watched both live streams. If you know, there was supposed to be a third live stream today. They canceled it and instead put out a blog post. So I didn't want to put out any content till this blog post came out. And I'm not going to walk you through everything that went on in this blog post because there's so many YouTubers that do that, and I know you'll watch that video before you watch mine because I would do the same thing. So go watch More Consoles or Unknown Players or Cactus or whatever. So we're going to break down though what was good about it and what was bad. I'm going to try to stay away from the live streams. I know you guys have seen it. They weren't anything that I really liked. I'm just going to be honest. I mean, I'm just going to put that in the past besides the 2 tokens in a blue because that's just... GG Bungie, that was terrible. But other than that, gosh, let's just stay into the blog post. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lose focus. So what did I think was good about the blog post first? I do think that they touched on some good points. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the weapon system. I think that the Masterworks has some potential to be great. So what's the Masterworks? It's a new systems and reward to give our most engaged players additional optional pursuits, including basically a new weapons tier, which is Masterworks, which will feature a stat tracker, random re-rollable stat bonuses unique to item tooltips. So basically, what is that? So let's look at this picture of the Uriel's gift. So as you see, this Masterwork allows this Uriel's gift to generate orbs on multi-kills and displays the number of enemies defeated while using it. So basically what this looks like, guys, is an extra perk that you're going to be able to put on your gun. Basically, at random, there's going to be re-rollable perks that you can put on these guns. Now, granted, not all legendary guns are going to have these Masterwork perks. Depending on which guns you get, some will have it, some won't. And talked about in this week, or actually, sorry, just the blog post, they talked about that the raid weapons and the Trials of Osiris weapons will have more chances of having those Masterwork capabilities. So it's cool that that gives you an incentive to play Trials, that gives you an incentive to play the raid. So I do think that's really a step in the right direction, as well as the normal guns also being able to have those perks and having a way as well to, if your gun doesn't have Masterwork capabilities, that you actually can get it there. So for that, credit to Bungie. That's definitely a step in the right direction. I would just rather completely random rolls. But if they're not going to break down the system that they already have, let's at least chip at it and hopefully eventually get on the right direction. So what else did I think was good? I thought better rewards and replay value for strikes, adventures, and lost sectors was good. They said in December we will be introducing heroic strike playlists and more generous strike rewards. So I don't think that means strike specific loot yet, guys, but what that does mean is more rewards for strikes, adventures, and lost sectors, and hopefully a reason to play that. So that remains to be seen, but at least hopefully they're addressing it, because strikes were so pointless in this first segment of Destiny 2 that it just didn't even matter. So let's hope strikes will be better, guys. That also look good. It said also better incentives for players to complete challenging prestige activities. So anybody who's watched my rant videos knows that I'm not happy with how the prestige raid gave you 300 loot the same as the normal raid, because if I could get 300 level loot from normal, why would I ever spend my time grinding prestige to get the exact same loot? I wouldn't, so I didn't. So yeah, so I'm hoping that that's really gonna be very clear in this new expansion, that prestige activities will give prestige level stuff, because that's just what's going to keep people playing them. So I really do think that's a step in the right direction, talking about that. And then also the mod system. I did like how they said they're going to change the mod system and allow you now to be able to purchase different mods, as well as breaking down your blue mods at a chance of getting purple mods. Because I hate the mod system, but at least let's make it where I didn't like how I could never get kinetic mods almost, but now you're going to be able to buy them based on the day. So all of those things, credit to Bungie. I thought they were decent changes. I still don't know if it's going to save the game. The game's got a lot of things that need to be fixed. But step in the right direction, guys. We can't get everything at once. It's going to take some time. So step in the right direction. Still feel like we need some sandbox tuning for real. But we'll see what happens with the Curse of Osiris. So what did I not like? Oh, and one more thing that I did like too, guys, I want to say, they said they're going to make Iron Banner more rewarding. So that's going to be good as well, because as you know, Iron Banner wasn't really all that in Destiny 1, or not, oh, whoa, in Destiny 2, Iron Banner was not all that. In Destiny 1, Iron Banner was that. It was all of that. But in Destiny 2, it hasn't really been that way yet, so let's hope that that'll be another step in the right direction. And then one more thing, guys, too. I know I keep saying one more thing, but Destiny actually gave me some things in this blog post, or Bungie, that I actually thought were pretty decent. The last thing is you'll be able to unlock different ornament sets based on different activities, one being Trials of the Nine, guys, which I think is good, because I think if you go flawless, you should be able to get some type of ornament to show that you have, because I think that's cool amongst your friends and your peers, and I think that's dope. As well as the Eater of World Raid Slayer as well, you're going to be able to get ornaments for those, and then also for Vanguard, Crucible, and your factions, and Iron Banner. So another layer of things to grind for, guys. So I really thought that was good as well. So those are the good things I really thought came with the blog post. What did I think was bad? Well, for one, I didn't like that Pride matches still don't have a release date yet, but early 2018 is what they're saying, so I'm hoping that they'll be coming, so that's fine. And then also, I read in the thing and I couldn't believe my eyes, and I rubbed my eyes to make sure that I wasn't crazy, and they said they're bringing a simpler 3 of coins that boosts exotic drop rates from any source for 4 hours. As if we were begging for 3 of coins to return in Destiny 2, because Destiny 2, it was already easy enough to get exotics. Why did we need 3 of coins? It's already so easy. I don't get it. And then also they add faded engrams that every week you'll be able to acquire one of the new faded engrams using legendary shards that will decrypt as an exotic that's not already in your inventory. So once again, appealing to the casuals, I get it. Not everybody's got all the time in the world. Like, I really do get it, guys. But it's just like, ugh. Like, I just wish that they make the game where there's things to grind for. But I feel like I'm gonna have all the exotics again. And that's just how I'm feeling, guys. I could be wrong. I really could. You guys let me know. Because they're also making it where they're handling it where there's less chance of getting duplicate exotics if you already have an exotic. So they're really making it easy on us. I really don't like that. But that's just me. I have my own opinion, and half the time it's wrong. So if you guys disagree, definitely let me know in the comment box below. Other than that, guys, I wish there were some other things that they would have touched on, like I said, mainly the sandbox, like really just some balance in the Crucible. Obviously there's so many other things that I could talk about. If you want to know what I feel like is wrong in Destiny 2, go watch either of these 2 videos that I'll put up here. I have 2 20-minute rants, one talking about everything wrong with Destiny 2 and one talking about everything I would do to fix it. So I won't get back into it, because if I start, I'll never stop. But for now, steps in the right direction. So let's hope that Bungie can keep it up. I know that I said there were some things that were bad, but Bungie actually did some things that I thought were good as well. And lastly, another thing that I didn't like too, they're gonna have a penalty if you leave competitive matches now, because I know I've been left dry so many times playing by myself, and then my teammates always leave because we're losing by like 2 points and everybody goes. So I'm glad they added a penalty to that. So credit to Bungie, they're trying to listen, they just struggle, and that's like interesting. I just don't know who works for them and who makes decisions, but it's just not as second nature as you think it'd be. So get in the comment box below, guys. Let me know what you think about these things that are good, that I thought at least, and the things that I thought were bad as well. If you did like this video, definitely leave a like and subscribe. Really helps my channel out. Thank you guys for the incredible support. I've got my skit video for how Destiny 2 came to be, part 2, coming out very soon as well. So definitely check that out when I put that out. Let me know, guys, how you're feeling about Destiny 2 and if you're going to be playing Curse of Osiris when it drops this coming Tuesday. So with that, guys, I'm going to talk to you guys in the next Destiny video. Thanks. I love you guys.